Today we're going to start jelly printing. Your print may look something like this. You'll have lots of colors to choose from, so you don't have to choose blue or purple. But there are a few steps to this process, and there are a few things you're going to need. One of your things is a jelly plate with a brayer. A brayer rolls the ink on. You also need some baby wipes, which I have at my bean table in the front. You need some objects. I've asked you to choose 5 objects. So here for my 5, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you need 2 pieces of paper. One is for your print and one is for your ghost print. So the person number 1 will go first. They're going to finish both colors of their print on their regular print and their ghost print before we switch. So how we do this, so once you're back at your table with your jelly plate, which we are trying not to touch because these are very expensive and we don't want to ruin it. We want other kids to be able to use them too. So we're not going to touch that, but when you come up to me at my table, as you're ready to print, I will give you a little bit of ink. You can choose which color, but it needs to be the lightest of your 2 colors. So remember when we talked about going from yellow, orange, red, green, blue, and then purple, you'll choose the lightest of those. So my lightest is pink because I'm doing pink and blue is darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rolling this out. And you don't want to roll it too much or it'll start coming up off the plate and it won't look right. So I'm going to roll it this way. I'm going to roll it this way. I'm going to roll it over here because there's a little bit missing right there. Okay. So I've got a pretty even layer of ink on my plate. And now I'm ready to add my texture. So maybe I want to use my plate first. I'm going to press this down. I'm not pounding. I'm just pressing lightly. And watch. So cool. Maybe I want to do it again over here. And so cool again. Now, when I'm done with this plate, I'm going to take a wet wipe and I'm going to wipe this off for the next person to use. Or for the next color, if you want to use this on the blue too. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to keep doing my textures until my plate is full and ready to print. So for the textures that are going to stay on, I'm just going to lay these down. And wherever I lay these down, my paper is going to stay white. So keep that in mind. You also have string as an option. And you also have these tools. They're jelly tools. See how this serrated edge is pretty sharp? We don't want to poke the plate because that would ruin it. But we're going to press lightly if I want to use this. Just going to press lightly. And it makes a different kind of pattern in your plate. So now I'm ready to print. I'm going to print right on top of my circles and my string. And I'm going to rub until I feel like it's got all that ink on there. And slowly peel up. And voila! There it is, my first layer. So now I'm going to take this stuff off. And what kind of print do you think I'm going to do next? That's right, a ghost print. The ghost print just cleans my plate. It gets all that extra ink off. So just like before, I'm going to rub it up, and pull up. Voila! Your helper can help you wipe all this stuff off for the next color. So whoever's not printing is going to be the cleaner during this time. They're also going to clean the brayer with a wet wipe so that we don't get that color on our next ink. Okay? So I'm going to come back to my table now and get my next color. We're printing with 2 colors, so you get 1 more color to put on as a layer. So I'm going to choose blue, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my pink. I'm going to roll it on, I'm going to put my textures on, I'm going to put my shapes on, and my string on, and then I'm going to print that again. Okay, so I have added all of my blue, and I'm going to print this again. So I'm going to kind of try to line it up. My first print. Press hard. And peel up, and you should have another layer. You can do the ghost print just like you did with the pink one. And when you are finished with 2 colors doing a regular print and a ghost print, then you will switch with your partner and they will get to print their own. And you will be the cleaner. Okay? So as they are starting to print their second ghost layer, cleaner, before you start printing, you're going to clean their tools so that they're all clean and ready for you. If you have any questions, you can come and ask me. I will be by all of the ink dispersing as you need it. Have fun!